Hi everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to the Ask Me Anything session. My name is Nidhi Dayani and I'm joined by Indira Reddy. Indira, quick introduction from you. Indira, you're muted.
Sorry. Hi, everyone. Good evening. How are you doing? Nice to see all of you here.
Yes,
I'm Indira Reddy.
this is just a quick Ask Me Anything section on how you guys can benefit from upcoming US tax season from February to June. Both of us will be there in the bootcamp. We'll also be joined by Roshan Mariam, by the way. For me specifically, I have experience in training professionals for the past 3 years. I've trained more than 5,000 professionals. Indra, you want to tell about your background?
Sure. I'm actually a lawyer by profession, and I have worked with some of the top law firms, and now I work with the executive office, and I have also trained over 1,000 professionals right now since
Perfect.
I've joined LawSico. Yeah.
Wonderful. So, we all just wanted to come in before the boot camp, address any sort of doubts that you have, tell you about the kind of opportunity that is brewing in the US right now, especially because tax season is approaching, right? And so, let's start off with the accounting shortage that is happening in the US. You will see that in just the last 2 years, more than 3 lakh accountants in the US have quit their jobs. Young professionals are also not available in the US to do the work. And overall, there is a massive gap in the demand and supply, especially in accountants, right? And if you see, the boom of e-commerce businesses in the US is massive. There are so many businesses out there that are listed on Amazon, that are listed on Shopify, right? And when you talk about e-commerce as a client in the US, the niche goes so deep down because one business is listed on so many platforms. When you talk about US as a country, they have multiple compliances in terms of taxation. So they have monthly, they have quarterly compliance, and they have annual compliance. Now, even if you're looking at one business, they will have to do personal income, they will have to do corporation tax, they will have to do their personal income tax as well, and they will have to do sales tax. Even one entity that is listed on, let's say, Amazon, Shopify, Walmart, their own website, they have so many compliances. And that is where all of you as Indian accountants and bookkeepers can come in. So I just wanted you all to know about the opportunity that is happening, and why especially we're doing a boot camp at this time is because the tax season is approaching. The potential client is an e-commerce business, they need so many compliances. February to September or October is the timing where you can start doing work with them. So it's a great time to tap into the US market. But tell me, is this sounding exciting? You all of you can respond in the chat box, and let me know if you sense a new opportunity in the US. Can you all give me a quick yes and no in the chat box? Perfect. Amazing. As I keep talking,
Great.
more and more people are joining the session. But yes, this is mostly for all of you. Ask us questions. Let us know if you have any doubts, whether it is about joining the bootcamp, whether it is about working as an accountant, whether it is working remotely. Any doubts that you have, we are here to answer. Whatever the details are, we will do that in the boot camp. Please understand that this is a pre-boot camp session. The boot camp is tomorrow, day after, and day after. 3 days, 9 hours, and 3 hours each day. We start at 6 p.m. tomorrow. But if you have any questions before joining in, do let me know and I will answer them one by one. Amazing. Okay, so let me tell you more about the timelines that are there in the US, right? If you look at the business entities that are C Corps and S Corps, mid March is basically the timing where they will have to do the filing. April is also a good time for C corporations in US, and February to June is actually a peak season. That's why the focus is so much on learning the skills right now. And if you, as an Indian accountant, are doing this work, you don't even need a CPA license. That's the beauty of it. See, you are not doing any technical tax advisory work. We are talking about tax preparation work, accounting work, and that's what we are going to teach you in the boot camp. right? Once you know how to prepare taxes, any CPA can sign that for you. And that's how you can do the outreach also, something that we will show you. There are CPA directories, there are various tools on how you can locate CPAs, find them out. So we'll show you in the bootcamp how to reach out to them. There is a question. The bootcamp is absolutely free. Yes, guys, the bootcamp is free for 3 days. We're giving away all the information, all the resources for free for all of you. So, okay, let's look at the question. How should we get US certified accountant other than CPA? Great question, Gauri Shankar. You don't need a CPA. That's the best part of it. That even if you are a BCom graduate, right, you can still do the tax preparation work. And even if you don't have any experience, it's fine, because US CPAs are charging a lot of money. Outsourcing is happening to the big fours. How do you come in? You help the small businesses. What do they want from you? They want tax preparation work, they want basic bookkeeping work, cleaning of accounts. That's where you can come in. You don't need to be a CPA. You do the background work for them, send it to them, they will just sign, and you get the money for doing the background work. So we'll show you strategies around how to do the work also. We have lots of skills and outreach exercises planned for the coming 3 days. Gauri, so yes, do attend the bootcamp live. Okay. Is if any registration for doing US accounting works? No, you don't need it. Tax and law chambers. You don't need any specific registration. How and when can I support in developing my profile for suitable for US client support work? Good question, Basudev Mishra. We are going to show you exactly that in the bootcamp. Which clients that you can tap into, what skills do you need, we will teach you those skills, and how to reach out to them also. How much can you earn? What is the roadmap, by the way, in the coming 6 months? What do you do step by step so that you can actually have a career as a remote Indian accountant? Can you elaborate on the tax implications of the earning that we will earn? Okay, so like you would be taxed normal, this will be amounting to your earnings in normal Indian tax slabs will be there, because you're working from India, you're getting an income, so your tax slabs will be working. Ma'am, from India, we can only prepare tax return, but we cannot file. You don't need to file, no, Sandeep Kumar. You can just prepare, you can do accounting work. In fact, another thing that you could do is become an enrolled agent. Now, once you become an enrolled agent, you can also do federal tax all over the US, which as a CPA you would not be able to do, because CPA is restricted to particular states in the US. So, Sandeep, if you're looking for the IRS, you can give the enrolled agent exam. Let me tell you another benefit of that. That enrolled agent exam, 3.5 hours, MCQ exam, and you can appear for the exam from India. So we can help you with that as well. We're going to tell you what the enrolled agent exam is about, how you can prepare for the exam. We'll show you some sample questions of the enrolled agent exam as well. And most importantly, we'll also tell you the fee structure, the offline centers that you can start off with for enrolled agent exam. All right.
In fact, the
I hope,
centers are in India itself.
yeah,
So you
correct.
can give the enrolled agent exam right from India. You don't have to go anywhere. You can study here. You can give the exam from here. And
There's another
multiple cities,
question.
not just one city. Sorry.
Yeah. Basudev Mishra is asking how and when can I get help in preparing my profile suitable for US client support work? So, Basudev, we have a skill specifically planned for this on how you can create your portfolio for US clients without even having done US work. This is a common question that all Indian accountants, bookkeepers have, that, we don't have any experience, but how to create a portfolio. We will teach that skill to you tomorrow in the bootcamp. Any registration fees we have to get for booking accounting work for clients? No, not at all. We'll show you outreach techniques on how you can get clients immediately. I am a fresher, can I join US accounts directly? Indra, you want to take this question? Sadaf is
Yes,
asking.
absolutely. Sure, sure, of course. You can absolutely start that work. We will show you the skills that you need to go ahead and learn. We will show you how to use Zero for e-commerce businesses. We will show you how to use QuickBooks as well. We'll show you how you can actually get in touch with these US clients and build your track record to kind of reach out to all the US e-commerce businesses or any small business for that matter.
Most importantly, all of you guys present here, do you understand basic debit credit? Even if you know little bit of tally, no, I'm telling you, you will find Zero and QuickBooks so much more easier. The reporting that is happening in QuickBooks and Zero, the systems that are there, they are much more easier also. So even if you're a fresher, you're a BCom graduate, or you have years of experience, you're a CACS, all of you can do this. Narendra Singh, we're not discussing CPA right now, but I can just look it up and share for you. See, for the work that I'm telling you to do, whether it is becoming an enrolled agent, and in your journey, you can get more work. Even despite that, before becoming an enrolled agent, you can still start getting US clients. So, why do you want to appear for such an expensive exam? In the world right now, there are hardly thousands of enrolled agents, right? And that's why it's a lot of people are not even aware about this qualification. But once you get that, you appear for the exam from India. You don't need to be a CPA, right? You're already doing tax filing work from India. Why do you need to be a CPA?
In fact, CPA, Nidhi, just to add to that, CPA sort of restricts you to a single state. Whereas if you become an enrolled agent, you can go ahead and do federal tax as well.
Perfect. Aman Goyal is asking what is the scope of freelancing in US taxation. Aman, I'll tell you about one of our students. He is a CA himself, and he was restricted in a job post in Rajasthan. And once he explored freelancing in the US, maybe you will meet him in the bootcamp as well. He was able to, in peak filing season, now do 6 to 7 lakhs monthly also. That's the kind of scope, and that's why we're doing this boot camp at this stage, because we know tax filing season is coming. All of you can learn these skills, reach out to those clients, and have that potential for yourself. The best part is US as a whole country, it has different states have different types of filing. So you have a monthly filing, quarterly filing, yearly filing. So it's round the year work. Aman, everything, every detail will be given in the boot camp. Don't worry about that. After attending this boot camp, can I start the work, Sushma? Absolutely, that's the goal, that you start tapping into remote clients. Enrolled agent fee structure, we will discuss in the boot camp. Guys, make sure to attend it live. The boot camp recording will not be available. We will discuss how you can appear, how you can register, what is the fees, kind of questions also. In fact, we'll tell you. In fact, I'll tell you, a lot of businesses need help with creation of an entity, right? So we'll show you how you can create an LLC, for example, in Nevada, in Wyoming. These are states in the United States. And this is something that is also asked a lot of times in the enrolled agent exam. So you will get an idea of the skill as well. You can do the work for your clients as well.
We'll also show you the types of business structures along with that you can
Correct.
learn for the exam as well.
Perfect. Yeah. Ankit is asking which is better and easy to do, CP or enrolled agent. Hands down, enrolled agent, right? That's why we
Yes.
are telling you that aim for enrolled agent, not CPA. How
Even
to
if
get
you
the
finish,
first?
sorry, go ahead.
Go
Sorry.
ahead.
I was just
Go,
saying, even if you do one phase of your enrolled agent, you are so much more ahead than a lot of other people, right? So you get a huge advantage. Even for that matter, if you say you're preparing for the enrolled agent exam, that is enough to get you a lot of clients.
Perfect. One question is, how do I get the first client if there is no practical exposure? Parshuman Chavan, tomorrow and day after tomorrow and next 3 days, basically, when you learn the skills and you do the outreach exercises, you can try, do it out yourselves, and you will see that yes, these skills are doable. They are, this is something that you probably already knew about, because you're doing accounting in India, you're using Tally in India. You just do it for a different market. Once you do it for a different market, you'll realize that US is so much more easier than India. It's less complicated. I'll give you an example. So in the state of Massachusetts, again, they have personal income tax, they have sales tax, they have estimated tax. Massachusetts as a state only charges 5% flat income tax, no tax slab. India, what are we doing? There are so many tax slabs. Then there is crossing 1 crore income, there is another tax. Nothing doing in the US for the state of Massachusetts. If you're even targeting 10 businesses in Massachusetts and saying I can do personal income tax for you, will they not hire you? Sales tax, again, for common states, it's 6.25%. It varies. It is 4 to 8%. But there are some states where the work is so easy. This is state-wise work. Apart from that, there is federal work also. So you can do federal tax filing for individuals. You can do federal tax filings for C Corps, S Corps. So ample of work is available, same accounting, it's just that you will be doing US gap, you will not be doing Indian accounting. And once you learn, we'll also teach you US gap, by the way. So once you see that US gap is there, these are the ways taxes filed, these are the accounting softwares, you'll see how easy it is and why were you not doing that. Because we understand that the Indian market is saturated, they're not paying you money, they're not helping you grow. Even after doing a very difficult degree of a CA or a CS, I am a CS myself, by the way. I know I face this, right? Our jobs are stagnating, people are not paying. So why not tap into international opportunities and earn in dollars? I'll also tell you one more thing, that the businesses throughout the world, if you talk about Japan, Europe, Australia, China, and so many other countries, right? Developed countries, Dubai, Singapore, all of them have US entities. So even if you're saying that I'm not going to go ahead and work with a company in the US, your doors have opened so wide because countries have presence in the US. They again need US accounting standards. So you cannot just tap into US, you can tap into all of these countries and companies. That's the beauty of it. I hope that answers your question, Parshuman Chavan. How can I apply for a job in US? Pinky, we will show you outreach techniques, how you can find out directories. We'll show you how to use AI to find clients. We'll show you how to find out e-commerce, right? Something, the businesses that are struggling to find accountants like you, will tell you how to find them and how to pitch to them. And these are the exact businesses that need you, because we as Indians have a massive cost advantage. In the US, what CPAs are charging? $300, $500 an hour. How much can we work for? $10 an hour, $20 an hour, it's good enough. That translates into $1,000 per month, even if you're working for 20 days. That's 1 lakh rupees in a month. How much is a basic accountant earning in India? Tell me the figure in chat. 12 plus years of experience in Indian accounting. Shankar, that's
Absolutely.
great. You'll see that it is US accounting is so much easier. Any guide for working in accounting system? Shrikant, you're going to get a live session 3 days, tomorrow, day after, and on Monday. 3 hours training on each day. Intensive will teach you all the skills, show you the outreach technique. So you don't need a written guide. You have a live session that you can attend. Madam, can I do it? Manya Sharma, why can't you do it? Tell me, what is it that's holding you back? The work is easy, right? We'll show you the skills and you will find it doable. It's just that you need to take a step and practice it yourself. Give yourself some time. You get client during tax season, but what about off season? Rahul, tell me, if they have monthly clients, if they have monthly compliance, they have quarterly compliance, don't they need you throughout the year? Apart from that, you can do accounting work. Apart from that, you can do enrolled agent work. Apart from that, you can also have a job at an MNC. You know, so many global capacity centers are setting up in India. They are creating 45 lakh jobs by 2030. If we consider the kind of jobs that will come in for finance, accounting, and tax preparation, that is close to 1 lakh jobs. So even if you don't want to do tax filing work, you get a full time job with a GCC. There are so many possibilities. We are going to discuss that in a lot more detail in the boot camp. Okay. Uh, yes, you can do it, Soumya. Why not? No problem in that. I lost my job due to layoff. I'm in the US staffing industry as a senior accounts receivable analyst, having 88 years of experience. Finding job is okay. Sayed, you can explore freelancing. We'll tell you about that. You can also explore becoming an enrolled agent. We'll guide you on that. In fact, in the boot camp, we are going to give you a 6 months roadmap on how and what steps you need to take in the next 6 months to get to a remote accounting career. Of course, Prashant, once you attend the bootcamp, you will see that it is absolutely doable. What is the duration to complete the course for EA? Inda, you want to take this up?
Sure. It so we will give you the roadmap for a 6 month roadmap, which will tell you exactly in which period you should start preparing for the EA exam. It should take you not more than 3 to 6 months technically, and even if you start preparing for it and tell your clients that you're going to prepare for it and you are preparing for it, you will get a lot more work. Even for that matter, even if it's a 3 phase exam, right? So even if you finish the first exam, the first phase of the exam, that is going to give you a huge plus for any client in the US, right? So I think the next is that good, Sai Hari. Okay.
2 hours a
So
day
then,
is good enough. If you dedicate 2 hours and you study total for 300 to 400 hours, you will be able to crack the AA exam. And we will give you a roadmap. It's divided into three parts, like Indira said. It's basically individuals, businesses, and representations. MCQ test is there. 3.5 hours time you get, so don't worry about it. What you have to do, we will explain in the bootcamp. This is just to clear your doubts, right? So don't worry. Jinal Shah is asking a question: how to identify whether a client is genuine and how the amount gets credited to our account. So, Jinal, we will show you tools which have verified businesses on board, right? For example, you must have heard of Shark Tank, right? Now, Shark Tank is helping out businesses with investments, with mentorship, and it is funding genuine businesses. Like Shark Tank, there are so many incubators out there in the world. Just in the US, there is a list of so many accelerators which are helping startups with investments. Now, if you look at those startups, you will of course see that genuine ones have been funded, right? Y Combinator, for example, has funded Airbnb, Grow. So these are genuine businesses. Apart from that, we'll show you platforms such as Rocket Reach, Apollo.io, which again have verified businesses, and you can search for e-commerce stores which have presence on Shopify, Amazon, and you can start looking at them as well. All right. Another thing is that if you're setting up a freelancing profile on Upwork or Fiverr, yes, it may sometimes happen that the client is not genuine. So in that circumstance, you can always take an upfront payment from the client, right? And get into a contract, a simple one-page contract also work to get started with the work, right? Okay. Ma'am, how frequently we will get the work from foreigners? Somdat Mukherjee, that completely depends on how many clients you approach, how much you apply the strategies, how much time you're giving. Our students have gone ahead and now they have, plenty clients. They've earned 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs per month. We will, in fact, share a story of one of our students, who's Ronak Mutta. He's had so many clients from all over the world, right? And we'll make you meet also. I'll just tell you the names of the, we'll invite people so that you can interact with them, look at their journey also, get some motivation to get started. All right. Kanchan is asking, I have 15 years of experience in accounting knowledge in India, and it's a great opportunity for me to understand and learn US accounting. Absolutely, Kanchan. You will see that US accounting is much easier also and pays you much better also and has flexibility as well. Okay, Rahul, I have answered your question.
if I
If I
understand.
understand in this bootcamp, Sandeep Kumar, in the bootcamp, we will not just be discussing tax returns. We will be discussing how the opportunity for tax filing season is coming for sure, but we'll also see how you can tap into the GCC opportunity. We'll also show you how you can become an enrolled agent, right? And we will also be discussing so many skills. Indra, can you brief us about the skills that are planned?
Sure. So the skills that we've planned for you on all the days is, in fact, we're going to teach you about how you can reach out to e-commerce businesses. We will teach you a checklist on how to prepare for the federal tax return, how to prepare federal tax returns for US individuals. We'll also show you sample questions for the enrolled agent exam. I think we've mentioned that a couple of times. Another very interesting one we will show you is how to um, do marketplace reconciliation for e-commerce companies in the US. Another interesting one, we'll also show you how to integrate A2X. It's a software which integrates your Amazon settlement accounts.
And getting business
Amazon.
licenses for other states, we'll do that as well. We'll also show you how to do doing business as, that's a concept that happens in US, and how to help a business if their license has been forfeited. So lot of skills actually planned, and with every skill we want you to reach out to a client. It's not just that you're learning the skill. So we'll help you find clients also, and you'll see that there is ample of work available right now. The demand is huge, just that us Indian accountants are not tapping into it like techies are. Imtiaz is saying, I've done BCom, but I've never done accounting. Imtiaz, you'll see that just doing a BCom is also enough to start doing tax preparation work and accounting work, cleaning the books. Most basic work also pays so well in the US, and you don't need any technical expertise to get started with. Shankar, 12 plus experience or BCom, same things you can do at an advanced level. So somebody who wants to start, you can start with text preparation work. You want to do advanced level, you can ultimately become an enrolled agent, or you can get a full time job with a GCC. A lot of options are there. What those options are, more details in the bootcamp for you. In order to do tax preparation, is it compulsory to become enrolled agent?
No.
No, you don't need to be an enrolled agent to prepare tax. You want to file that? Okay. But CPAs in the US, CPA is equivalent to CA in India, right? So CPAs in India, they are overloaded with work in the US. Accountant shortage is there. So you do the work for them, they will just sign and give it. Like in India, articles are preparing the work, ultimately the CA signs, right? The same thing you do, but you do for a US client and see how well it pays. How much can we earn in terms of salary if we go for job? Sandeep, it depends on your experience. But if you're starting off, we can say that $10 per an hour, even if somebody who's starting off is good enough. Our students have gone ahead and done 5 lakhs per month, 6 lakhs per month also. So there is a lot of scope. Don't worry about it. How can we
Mm.
get the work related to invoices, sales from clients in PDF, do they themselves, post transactions in QuickBook? You get access to their entire QuickBooks account, no, Murtuza? And Indra is going to teach you a wonderful skill around this. Indra, you want to brief about the skill?
Sure. So I'm going to teach you how you can actually use Zero and do a manual journal entry, as well as then go ahead and automate that journal entry through a software called A2X, right? It is going to be incredibly easy. You will find it incredibly interesting, I think, because I found it amazingly interesting on just how easy it was for me to automate this entire transaction, where I used the Amazon Central account, Seller Central account, and Zero, and it just matter of minutes it happened for me, right?
Mhm.
So we
And
will
the
show it
thing
in
is,
bootcamp. Sorry.
yeah, and the thing is for QuickBooks, you can directly import statements also. So
Yeah.
what you can do for a US client is that you can integrate their bank account, or if they're not willing to do that, you can just import the bank statement also. So a lot of possibilities are there. You can do all of this remotely, Murtuza. We'll show you the skill so you'll get a better understanding. That's going to happen tomorrow. Will this program practically support me? Of course, Kanishk, you will see that. Make sure you attend it tomorrow. We don't take any fees from our students for them getting any assignments. Rahul, they are finding the client. We help them. Of course, we'll show them techniques. But for our learners out there, why will we charge them any money if they're getting a client? When is the boot camp? Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Saturday and Sunday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Monday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay. CA Sushil Singh, how can we get remote client? We will tell you in the boot camp attend tomorrow. We'll show you not one but many techniques on how you can get clients. Make sure you attend. These clients could be startups, e-commerce business, realtors, freelancers, all these categories of people. Can we do that in a coming season? Yes, you can do that, Sujata Naik. Absolutely. For EA preparation, is Kilabatraj going to start any session shortly? Sure, Basudev will discuss details in the bootcamp.
Bootcamp.
Yes, Praveen, your answer is yes.
Yes. I'm in bootcamp.
Sandeep,
You
once
will
you attend the bootcamp, you will know the kind of skills that are done. We will also do sales, state tax, we'll do federal tax, we'll do business structure,
franchise taxes.
incorporation, franchise tax, incorporation of company, accounting softwares. So much planned for you guys. Okay, how many phases there are there in enrolled agent exam? Three phases, Sujata Naik. Okay, what is the cost of guys? We will discuss details of enrolled agent exam in the bootcamp. It is not compulsory to become an enrolled agent, but it's always
Mm.
better. You can have a better qualification, do federal tax work in US. But while you are preparing for the enrolled agent exam, you can start doing this work. Okay. I don't know QuickBooks Zero software. How can I do it? Venkata Ramesh, if you know Tally for
Use
12
quick.
years, you'll see how easy QuickBooks and Zero is. We'll show you live demos. Tomorrow you have to attend Venkata and you have to tell me in chat whether you found this easy or not, okay? Because QuickBooks and Zero are much easier than Tally. Guys, you don't need good communication skills, no language barrier. I'll tell you why. Most of the clients in US, they are going to speak to you through emails. All right. And now with ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, you can all write off this with, even if you know basic English, you are able to join the bootcamp. Kanchan, if you're able to write this comment, no, I think you already have good
Yeah,
English. That's
that's
what
what
they
I was thinking.
Yeah, so that's what they need. They need you to do accounting work, not English work. If you're doing accounting, tax preparation, bookkeeping, whatever it is that you're doing for them, that's what they need. Okay. How the competition in the US market for accounting, guys, there is no competition. I'll tell you why. Because there is a shortage of accountants. We'll show you articles around the fact that the baby boomer generation, of course, they are growing old. Young people in the US are not preferring to be accountants, and there is a massive gap in demand and supply. That's why it's such a great opportunity for us Indians to tap into it. Okay, what else? 12 plus years of experience in finance and accounts. I've certified from Zero, currently doing Zoho and QuickBooks. Perfect. How can I get the client? Kamal Dean. We will show you tomorrow in the boot camp. 13 years of experience. Perfect. Guys, Praveen Agrawal, this depends on your profile. I think you will get payments in US dollars only. They'll give you assignments. For example, I said, $10 an hour, and you get payments directly into your bank account. Wow, Swapnil, that's a great idea to start with US tax filing, even if you're CA final student, because you will see the benefits of US work. What account software? Generally, they use QuickBooks, Zero. These are the
Zero.
softwares. Yeah, very similar to Zoho Books in India if you have tried it. Before I worked as a teacher for 3 years. No problem, you can still do it. How to get the client, guys? How to
We'll
get
show
client,
you.
get US jobs, everything in the boot camp. Any different question? Are the tools free? So I'll tell you, we have a trick on how to log into QuickBooks from India for free. It's a 30-day free trial. You can create a company account, but when you're doing the real work for the client is going to pay for the tool. You don't have to pay for the tool, right? Right now, if you go to office and you're doing a particular work on a software, are you paying for that software? No, right? Your company pays. Same thing, your client is going to pay for the software if at all they need to pay. But we have a hack that you can log into QuickBooks for free. We will show that in the bootcamp. Okay, having skills like, yes, yes, of course. Bars SRK.
Absolutely.
I'm very much technical sound in Indian tax. Can I get benefits from your bootcamp? Absolutely. O Obia Gurukul. I think the names in YouTube appear differently.
Yeah.
Okay. Rajvanshi. Of course, you can try it out. Why not? Many students end up pivoting also. Any software we need for US accounting? Pinky will teach you Zero and so QuickBooks. You can practice on
QuickBooks.
that. They are free. 30-day free trial you get. Shiva Prasad, that's great. Make sure you attend the bootcamp. Tax applicable. This is such a complex question for an Ask Me Anything. Details in the bootcamp, guys. Ask me doubts if you have. Make sure you have Zoom on your laptop or your phone, by the way. It's going to be a 3 hour session. We aim to teach you skills, so we want you all to focus and attend the session. So make sure you're sitting in a quiet environment. Already download Zoom. We will start sharp at 6 p.m. All right. So make sure that your commitments are not there and you attend this live. Recording of the bootcamp, PPT, we can't share it. Recording is also not available. So it was only going to be a one time chance to see what kind of opportunities are brewing. Okay. What else? Working in Tally from 10 years. Perfect. Is EA state wise? Keval Shah? No, it's not
No.
state wise. Get a right to do federal work. Which type of clients? E-commerce businesses, startups, freelancers, realtors.
Realtors, real estate businesses, and any e-commerce business, right? As small as like an event planner or just a small Shopify account business owner, they're all in need of this work. They all
Yeah.
may have a mess in their accounts because there are multiple kinds of fees that are payable to Shopify, Amazon, etc. So they will all need this kind of work before it actually goes ahead for the CPA to file their taxes. So they have to clean up their books before they go ahead and file the taxes by the CPA. So
Mm.
you can clean those books for them.
Mm. Shrikant is asking, will the existing tariff by the US affect CA agent? First of all, H1B will not affect any imposition of tariff. I'll tell you. The tariff has actually led to more offshoring in India, And because of that, other businesses, global businesses, also giving more work to Indian accountants. We'll explain that in more detail, but no, it's actually a benefit for us
Yeah.
Indians and it's not a disadvantage. Shrikant, can I earn income or get a job even without an EA? Santosh, yes, but we will show you a roadmap on how you can become an EA also. It's always better. The exam is from India. You can give the exam from India. It's an MCQ exam. So why not? Try it out. Of course, you can start getting the work without being an EA, but that adds an additional qualification, better earning opportunities for you. C Corp and LLP incorporation, Swapnil, we will show you, I think, LLC incorporation in Wyoming. That's what we have planned for you guys. We'll show that to you. Mm, okay, what else? What skills are required? We'll show you tomorrow, day after. Is there any branch? No, Vishal, sorry. I'm working, so please provide. Kalpana, bootcamp is 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Even if you're able to join on Sunday, it's okay, but try and join on Saturday and Monday because all 3 days we have divided the skills, right? Basudev is saying learning these skills simultaneously and getting opportunities and earning on the side will motivate me truly. That's the whole point, that you can learn also while you're learning, you can start earning also. Even if you're starting to dedicate 2 hours per day to yourself, you can do this. So it's a wonderful opportunity actually. You should not miss out on this. And the skills that we have planned, they are so amazing. You will see how easy the work is and anybody can do this. Okay, is English important? No. Sukhdeep Pranga, I have already answered this. Um, guys, registration required for participating in the bootcamp. Yes, there is a registration link. I'm sure you must have registered, right? Praveen Singhania. Somebody from the team, can you just take down his name and maybe we can share the link? I'm not sure, Praveen, if you have registered. Yes, I'm from India, Narendra Singh. So is Indira.
So am I.
Okay, Raj Rajvanshi, you'll see there are plenty of our learners who've secured remote accounting work, tax work. They have flown down also. Sometimes they've gotten better job opportunities. Three of our learners have also cleared EA phase one exam. We'll tell you more details. Okay. Any separate question? Somebody saying I only earn rupees 8,000 per month in a CA firm. Tabi Shaksha. Exactly my point. You know the skills, you know accounting, tax filing, preparation work. Why should you not reach out to a different client? Do the same amount of work you're doing or even lesser, but earn in dollars. Do you see the opportunity, everyone? Are you more settled in on what the bootcamp is going to be about? We start tomorrow. It's an online free 3 day boot camp, 3 hours per day. But everyone present with me here, let me know, are you more settled in? You know what is coming in the boot camp? What have we lined up? What is the agenda? What you need to download? Give me a quick yes or no in the chat box. That would be great. Perfect. Sadaf, it's always better to have a laptop because your phone will, see, you can start with a phone, but ultimately you might need a laptop. So you can start with a phone, start doing basic work, and then once you earn the money, you can get a second-hand laptop. Basic laptop also works, okay?
Rajesh,
Debanjan,
sorry.
go ahead.
So, Rajesh, the bootcamp is online completely for 3 days from tomorrow, 6 to 9 p.m. On Sunday, it is also 6 to 9 p.m. And on Monday, it is from 7 to 10 p.m. Just because we have a lot of working professionals who are going to attend. So, we are doing the bootcamp on Monday from 7 to 9 p.m.
Perfect. I was looking for US client work. Mani Kanta Sula, you have to join the boot camp. We'll teach you the skills. The Banjani Banerjee, please elaborate on the phases. Which phases?
I think she's
After
talking
boot.
about the EA phases, but that we can do at the bootcamp.
Okay, I worked as a teacher for 3 years, 12 years. Any experience that you have? BCom, CA, CS, appearing for CA, appearing for CS, no background also. Attend the boot camp. You will see what kind of opportunities there, what kind of work you can do, how you can reach out to clients. And once you're more settled in, you can take a decision and see that even if you're able to dedicate some time to yourself, the opportunity and the growth is massive. All right. Perfect. No knowledge of Tally prerequisite. Don't
Not
need it. We will teach you. QuickBooks and Zero is much easier than Tally. So you don't need any prior knowledge also. Okay. You've never used Tally, don't worry. I had never used Tally, but I know how to use QuickBooks, I know how to use Zero and Zoho, all three, by the way. So you don't need knowledge of Tally. Okay, guys, I think we don't have any unique questions, some more repetitive questions that are coming in. But yes, whatever your experience is, whatever your background is, there is a massive opportunity brewing in US. It's going to be killer. The skills are absolutely amazing. The boot camp is going to be live only. I'm repeating this, so make sure you guys are attending it live. 6 p.m. tomorrow we start. All right. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay? Perfect. I think we can close the session then. Thank you so much. No age limit, Mohan. No age limit. Whether you are young, you are old, you can work from the comfort of your home like I'm doing. I'm doing remote work right now. You can just be at your home and work remotely.
Karishma, there is no fees for the bootcamp. It is absolutely free for you. Please attend live.
What would be the earning? We'll discuss it, guys. But to start off, it could be $10 an hour that you can start off with. Our students have reached much more, but we'll discuss more on the earnings in the bootcamp in much more detail. Okay. Perfect. CA inter background, no problem. BCom graduate, no problem. Appearing for CA, no problem. Make sure you're attending it. Kindly also take. All right. Perfect. I think we can close then.
Is it also, it's possible that I have earned from home? Yes, you can earn
Absolutely.
from home. Absolutely. That's the point. We're showing you how to do it remotely from India, sitting at home, wherever you are, whichever city you are in.
Perfect. One person is also asking if I miss the bootcamp, is there any recording available? No, the bootcamp is only live. Recording will not be available. So make sure you're attending it live. All right. Perfect. Then we will all see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. sharp. Thank you so much for joining in. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Good night. Thank you, guys.
Guys, for whoever has not registered and you want to register for the bootcamp, we will share the registration link in case you have missed it. I'm just dropping the link in the chat box in case some people are saying that your friends also want to join. You can absolutely join. All right. And 6 p.m. tomorrow we start. It's a live bootcamp. So this is the registration link. Once you register, you will get an invite. You have to log in from Zoom. Please remember that. I have shared the registration link on the chat box. All right. Mohammad Iqbal Kataria, this is for you, right? You said one of your friends wants to attend. Somebody else was also saying that they want to attend it. So, yeah, go to the link. Perfect. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. Good night. See you tomorrow.